What's going on YouTube? Today I'm really excited in more ways than one to show you the brand new smart ring from RingConn. This has 0 subscription fees associated with it, and that's the #1 thing that kept me away from one of those other companies on the market. I'm not about that subscription life when it comes to hardware. I'm not about paying for something that should be already free considering the price tag of these products, and RingConn is sharing in that same philosophy. So let's go over some of the things that I really like about this product, and I've had it on my finger for the past 3 to 4 weeks every single day. I have not taken this off, and it does provide you with some nice insights, and I've got some really awesome software updates as well. It is a brand new company, and they are constantly improving upon this product, like an all-new activity mode that's coming in the next month or so. So thank you, RingConn, for supporting your product. I'm going to talk to you about a couple things that I really like about the RingConn Smart Ring in terms of battery, in terms of comfort, in terms of health tracking, and all of that good stuff. But first, let's talk about design. It is a titanium build, and having this on my finger for the past 3 to 4 weeks, you are going to see a couple little scratches here and there, but I haven't babied it. I haven't taken this off when I shower or when I wash my hands. This has been exclusively on my finger, and I've knocked it, I've picked up groceries, I've done some repairs, everything like that, and I'm happy to say the titanium body is holding up pretty well. You'll also notice it's not a complete circle. This is a squircle that I'm going to call it. It's kind of square, kind of round, a little bit of mixture of both. It is super comfortable to wear, and this is what it's going to look like on your finger. In terms of sizing, guys, it's important to get the correct size, and they will send you out a sizing kit if you need. You don't want to get something that's big that's going to fall off, and you don't want this to cut off circulation as well. For optimal readings, you should put it on your index or middle finger, so I've left it on my index finger, as you can see. Moving on from design, something that I was very impressed with is battery life. I am getting 7 days of battery life, so on a Friday, I know Friday mornings, that's when I have to charge it. So a full 7 days when it comes to battery life, and I think that's something really impressive. Again, it's doing sleep tracking, it's doing 24-hour monitoring of my heart rate, of my blood oxygen level, and in terms of the intervals, it monitors your heart rate every 2.5 minutes and monitors your blood oxygen levels every 5 minutes. With that upcoming activity tracking that I mentioned earlier, it's going to track your heart rate every 10 seconds. So again, they are improving this product, but at 7 days, I am really happy with this, actually more happy and more impressed with this product than I thought it would be. When it comes to charging up though, there is a little room for improvement with the charging case. All you have to do is plop the ring right on the charger there, and it does charge up with USB-C. No wireless charging for this case. The one thing that I don't like about the charging case is you really don't know if it's charging or not. So when you close the lid there and you leave this on your mantle or wherever you're going to leave it, if you just take a quick glance, you don't know if it's done charging, you don't know if it's halfway done, you don't know anything like that. So I think there's a little bit of improvement when it comes to the actual charging case. But other than that, it charges pretty quickly. Opening up RingConn's application, I got to give them credit because I think they designed a pretty easily navigatable and easily readable application. Very nice graphics, very nice colors. Again, gives you a nice snapshot about your health. So under summary, this is where you're going to see what's been happening throughout the day, and we'll go through the different tabs in just a little bit. But you can see your sleep from last night. So I slept a whopping 9 hours and 51 minutes. I was a little bit tired, guys. And you can see the average is usually about 7 hours and 40 minutes. You get to see time in bed, your sleep time ratio, your sleep score, and your sleeping heart rate as well. Moving on to the activities tab snapshot. So you can see the amount of steps that you've walked. You can see your active calories. You can see a total score. And as well as your stress, you can see an overall idea about how stressed you were throughout that day. But clicking on sleep, this is where you get to see a little bit more information. And again, there's your sleep score right there. You also get to see information about a nap. And I actually did fall asleep while watching a video. And I was happy to see that it did record my nap session. But looking at your sleep stages, this is where you get to see that important information like your REM sleep, your deep sleep, your light sleep, and if you're awake as well. There's all your sleeping heart rate information, your sleeping heart rate variability, sleeping blood oxygen level, as well as your sleeping skin temperature as well. And if you wanted to add a nap, if it didn't record it, you can go ahead and add a nap right there. So they do provide a lot of good information. Now moving on to activity, this is where you're going to see, again, more information about your activity for the day. So I really haven't walked all that much today. I've been in the office, I've been doing a lot of things. Here's your sleeping time. There's your activity intensity. It's the same thing when it comes to stress, so you can see your stress level throughout the day. Here we go. You can see your early morning stress level, your morning stress level, your afternoon, as well as your evening. You can also see your sleeping stress. So last night before sleep was about 23 and 14. The last 7 nights, 32:19. And of course, you can edit again on this page. This is just your insight page. And again, you can see the different days. So if we go back a couple weeks here, let's click on a Thursday just to kind of get an idea. You can go back and see your stress. I had a little bit of high stress on that day. Here's your activity. So again, you get a nice amount of information. Just want to kind of show you this. Let's go to Wednesday. Let's see my sleep score. So I'm really happy again with this sleep tracking. For any of you that have watched my videos in the past, you know I really don't like sleep tracking with a watch. It's just a little bit too cumbersome, but that's where a smart ring comes into play for me at least. It's very comfortable to wear, and it really is something that's not going to impact my sleep. I don't feel it. It's not something that gets in the way as I twist and turn. Clicking on trends, and this is my personalized trends page, you can see information weekly, monthly, or even annually. So if we leave it on weekly, you'll be able to see what's been going on with whatever you want a quick snapshot of. So I like to know my sleep time. You can see your sleep average for that week, see your sleep average for the month. You can see your steps. You can see your stress score. There's my heart rate information. There's my total calories. Here's my basal metabolism, light sleep duration, REM duration. I always like more information than I know what to do with. I think that just means it's a good product if it gives you more data than you actually need. So if you click on edit, you can set your type of favorites that you want to see, and there's a lot of different information that you can get from this watch. So if you're interested in any of these, just kind of pause the video as I scroll through. And this is what I've chosen once again. I do not need to see all this information. My page would be overloaded. And the name of the game is simplicity. The name of the game is to see what you actually want to see. If I'm not really interested in my standing duration, why do I have to see information about it? But the more information that you have, the better. And you always want more data than you know what to do with. So there we go. You can see all of this night's information right there. Maybe I'm going to add my heart rate variability. So let's just click on that to add it as a favorite. Click on done. Scroll all the way down, and I'm going to see my heart rate variability right down there. So I think they do a nice job once again with giving you a lot of information, and it is accurate from what I can tell. Definitely on point with some of my smartwatches. I have to give RingConn credit because they do update this app frequently. One thing that I emailed them about was before this version, they didn't actually tell you what time you went to sleep and what time you woke up. I emailed them, and whether or not it was a coincidence, I said, hey, you know what? In order to tell if this is accurate, I'd like to see when the ring thought I went to sleep and when it thought I woke up, so I could compare it with when I actually thought I went to sleep versus when I woke up. A week later, I saw that added there, so whether or not that's coincidence, I'd like to say they listened to me, but maybe it was just in the works anyway. But that's my whole point. They are continually updating this product. Now, the only thing that I actually see missing from this application, maybe they're going to bring it later on in the future when they bring out activity tracking, but I would like to see some sort of score based on my heart rate, based on my stress level, based on my sleep. That kind of gives me a snapshot of how my body is feeling, sort of like what Garmin calls body battery. I think that'd be a nice improvement to the RingConn application here. And of course, with activity tracking coming, I would like to see some sort of way if it lets me know I'm overtraining, undertraining, anything like that. But that being said, they are continually developing this product, and I think overall it's a very, very nice product. I think they give me a lot of nice information. One thing that I personally would like on a smart ring, and I don't know if they can implement it in some sort of firmware update, but I like to get a little notification vibration if I get a text message or if I get a phone call. That of course should be turned on or off by the user, but sometimes, thanks to being a smart ring, I don't always want to wear a smartwatch. I want to actually wear a regular watch. So having a vibration alert for a message or a phone call would definitely be super awesome. And of course, if they could add NFC payments, that would be really cool in the next hardware iteration as well. But I'm getting ahead of myself because I think the RingConn is a really awesome product. I think they designed a very nice ring. One of the added bonuses to walking around at night is you get your own personal lightsaber as you see those heart rate monitor sensors do their thing. It's an overall really nice device, very durable, very light, very comfortable. Battery life is just insane. So if you're looking for a smart ring and you just weren't really interested in paying a subscription fee, I'm with you 100%. Check out the RingConn Ring. I'll leave a link in my description below if you're interested in picking it up. If you have any questions, let me know as well. I really appreciate you guys watching. Thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll catch you in another video.